Okay, you've got to hear this. I just talked to my husband. He's trying to find a new employee for the office. And he got 10 resumes and was really excited about all 10 of them. Then he started doing phone interviews. He did 2 phone interviews yesterday. You will not believe what people say. This is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy, and I don't want you to do it. The first person, he said, why are you no longer at the so-and-so company? And she said, well, I quit last week. And he said, why? And she said, it's a man's world there. It's all men. I mean, I know you're a man and everything, but if you're not a man, you can't get anywhere there. And he's thinking, alrighty then. What a dumb thing to say. The second person called and said, the first thing she said was, let's just get this out of the way up front. If you can't meet my salary requirements, which were X, let's not even talk. I mean, I also have a car, but I don't expect a car, but I do expect to be compensated for it. And he wanted to hang up the phone right there. It amazes me how often people pee on their shoes in their job searches. If you may have seen my book, Stop Peeing on Your Shoes, Avoiding the 7 Mistakes That Screw Up Your Job Search, and this is just one of those things that drives me crazy. People can be their own worst enemy. So what do you do in a phone interview? The purpose of a phone interview is to get the next interview. And so you have to put those listening ears on and listen to what the job is. Listen to what the company's looking for. Try to understand how you might be a fit. The worst thing you can do is start making demands and start talking about yourself. Let the person who called the interview run the interview. Let them ask the questions. You want them to see enough of you that they want to see more. On a phone interview, all you really have is your voice with which to connect. They've seen your resume, they've seen your voice. They haven't met you in person. They haven't heard about all the things you've done and what a great fit you might be. The only thing you have to connect on is your voice. And that's good. However, you got to be saying the right things. Also, be thinking about your tone of voice. Are you listening? Are you speaking in a positive way? Are you ready to answer some very basic questions? Some tell me about yourself, some why are you leaving, or what do you want to do next kinds of questions. Remember, the phone interview is a screening tool. They've already taken the stack of resumes from here to here. Now they're using the phone interview to reduce it to here. And then these people are the ones who get the face-to-face interview. Your goal in a phone interview is to go from this pile to this pile. So don't do any of those stupid things on phone interviews that people do. Read something recently that was talking about people sitting on the toilet and doing a phone interview, doing it while their kids are screaming in the background, or they're fighting with their wife, or they're sitting on the subway. Those are things that say, I'm not very professional. I'm not taking this call very seriously. It's really not that important to me. So why don't I just kind of talk to you when I can? The only thing you have to go on at that point is your professionalism, and that's all they see. So be smart. Plan your phone interviews. Put yourself up in a quiet place. Lock the kids and the dogs in the basement, whatever you have to do, get a neighbor to watch them, and act like you're sitting in front of the person. If you sat down with someone in an interview, you wouldn't start the way those 2 people my husband was talking to would you? I hope not. Now, good luck, and get out there and get that job.